Hello everybody! Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys tournament. We've got the winners bracket round 4, Andy versus topplife. This is game 2. In the commentary booth we have B Liberal and Jinxie Girl. Say hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
You know, it'd be awesome, I guess, if I got the stream up and ready to commentate on something, not just sit here twiddling my thumbs.
It's okay. It's nothing exciting yet.
Yeah, but the thing is we have to be super ready because both Andy and topplife are phenomenal runners. We had a really great game 1, super exciting. So this is game 2. And the thing about Crosskeys is a lot of things happen very, very quickly because everything is kind of randomized. So we don't know where our entrances and exits will take us, which connector will take us where. And so given that both of these runners are so adept at playing, you have to kind of pay close attention because things will fly by very quickly. But we are going to do our best to keep you abreast to the things that are happening. And here we go. Starting with a small key to pod in Link's house and just 5 rupees at the back of the sanctuary. Andy going to go ahead and set up a tier 1 tree pool as topplife is finding out that our sanctuary entrance is over at the Lost Woods, which will be nice because we can check that basement pretty quickly as soon as we get some bombs, picking up a map to Ice Palace, which will be information we can have later on. As to if that is a pendant or crystal, because once again in Crosskeys, we don't know. Nothing super exciting at Hyrule Castle. Topplife giving us a look at that super trolly spot in the back. Nothing today to write home about, but we are going to get a look at some more things. Ooh, there we have Lumberjack with just some bombs. Could be useful for right now, but unfortunately not going to help us much at the moment. Maybe Andy is going to go get them. I mean, 3 bombs. Ooh, there's Kakariko well behind Ago 1. Gross.
Oh, that seems like that's going to be something that they're going to have to do.
That's really one of the worst things to see. Jinxie is full of coffee. There's a small key to Misery Mire. No bombs as of yet, so we are not going to get to see what other 4 items are back there. Andy grabbing those 3 bombs. That hoarder spitting out $5 bills. I would follow him around for a bit if that were real life. How nice would that be?
That would be wonderful. And another 5 pull off the tree there.
No mate yet, so we cannot check that entrance, but Andy is going to give us a look in the Lost Woods, probably head down to Kakariko or get that bad news that Kakariko, well, is behind Ago 1, which is gross. What is our sanctuary today? Ooh, it's Uncle.
Oh, it's Uncle.
Not one of the better places to find Uncle. I prefer to see Uncle over at Aga. Uncle with the shovel. Lots of keys to pot as well as our first sword.
Sword start, so that's not bad.
Not bad at all. So far, just a shovel from Uncle, but topplife is doing the big brain play here. Gonna do a few digs, see if he can find some magic or some bombs, which I'm sure bombs is what he really, really wants. Andy is gonna have those bombs that he can check the back of Hype Cave, which is pretty exciting. Let's see what is over at our useless fairy. Okay, it's our Lost Woods thief. Not gonna bother checking. We're just gonna drop in and grab whatever goodies he has. It's a bottle.
Our first bottle.
Bad. Definitely nice to find before we find the sick kid, because that is also another item location, and early bottles feel really good. Okay, gonna get a hula hand from topplife. Probably gonna see him go over towards Kakariko after this. Andy grabbing his small key to Mire, and let's see what these 4 chests are.
Just rupees, heart, a map to Ganon's tower, and some arrows.
Absolutely useless. So where to now? Toplife grabbing his small key to Pod. Andy continuing heading south. Not sure if he's going to check the sanctuary or just go down to Kakariko. Either way, it's exciting to find out more information. Okay. Where was Uncle? Uncle is in the sanctuary. Right here. Yeah, very stingy bomb drops so far. Toplife grabbing some bombs from that shop. So nothing feels worse than having no bombs and finding all kinds of bomb locations, like the back of Hyrule Castle and Hype Cave. We know Hype Cave is bullshit, but Toplife doesn't. Now, I like this play from Toplife because he's going to be able to check this shovel here that we got from the uncle right away. So not going to really hang on to that fetch quest, which can be somewhat obnoxious to get to. But typically this entrance from the south into Kakariko is pretty common nowadays. Grabbing 300 rupees, which early money is pretty nice in Crosskeys. Andy probably going to do his Houlihan as well, grab some more cash. And let's take a look at some entrances, shall we? Have not found any dungeons yet. And speaking of...
And there we are.
There's Meyer. I'm sorry, I am talking a lot and very fast. I have had a significant amount of coffee, so don't be afraid to talk over me because I am a bit wound up.
Okay, no problem. I'll trample over you if I need to.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, we have a big key on that race game. That's something they're going to want to remember for later on, because we can't get to it right now unless we find that connector to the back of Quarreling Brothers. Just a fortune teller hanging out over there in South Kakariko. Now we are on to the nitty gritty. Lots of checks coming up. Yeah, Andy not taking Houlihan, I'm not really surprised. He does have a significant amount of rupees already, so wasting that time when he doesn't know if that is necessary at the moment. There we have Spiral Cave, one of the worst things to find in Crosskeys. That is a one-way connector, so Toplife is going to give a look at everything else before committing to that hellhole. There we have the Smiths hanging out in the fortune teller's hut, just above Kakariko. Not a terrible place, not a great place. Oh, we have Toplife going through our first connector, which takes us absolutely nowhere.
Just a couple doors down.
Yeah. K45 with a map to Swamp Palace. The more you know. There we have Ganon's Tower. Hanging out right in Kakariko Village, because where else are you going to hide your castle? Wow. Moon Pearl right away. Okay.
That's good early access for us.
Now, I'm a Crosskeys player. So when I get the Moon Pearl less than 10 minutes in, that is when I am panicking that, oh my God, this seed is going to be horrendous, because that literally opens up pretty much the entire world right off the bat. There we have Magic Bat hanging out in Kakariko as well. This means that you can kind of take connectors, not worry if you're spit out in the dark world, but this also means you are on green mail with 4 hearts heading to the dark world. Ooh, hammer,
on bottle vendor. Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Kind of surprised Toplife is taking these connectors so early. But I mean, I'm not upset about it.
And I did like his strategy of using the bee to kind of get him through Spiral Cave without having to worry about it.
Wait a minute. Is that our second connector? Okay, so he took Spiral Cave because he saw the entrance. I must have missed that. Oh my god, a glove. We have a glove, a hammer, and a moon pearl. We're
Yeah,
what?
we're set. We are so set.
Wow. So yeah. And while all of this information is great to have, all of these things are wonderful to have, this to me is a nightmare scenario. Honestly, this is way too much, way too fast. This opens up virtually
And
the
Andy's
entire
taking
world.
the bomb jumps.
Yeah, I like this play because I like knowledge. So I like to know what stuff is where. Just Bombo so far on the left. Okay, Top Life grabbing that map to Ice Palace or Swamp Palace. Oh wow, that could open up Ice Palace for Andy with the Bombos.
Oh, that would be kind of gross.
Yeah. Yeah, the gross end of Super Bunny Cave, hanging out in that Snitch's house. Also a one-way connector. I mean, given what they have already, I wouldn't even be able to begin to guess where they're going to start with this seed. I mean, it's virtually completely open, sans bootlocked and Titan blocks. Andy laughing at finding the other end of Spiral Cave, so gonna go right head in and grab his 10 or 20 rupees, I think. Top Life gonna give us a look at what is in Super Bunny Cave. This is also a one-way connector, which I don't believe we've seen the end. So we might actually go somewhere other than Kakariko Village.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a new connector for us, so we'll find something different here.
Andy's only on 3 hearts. So 3 hearts, green mail, Dark World access.
I mean, I guess they can't make everything easy.
Yeah. Yeah, this start is very concerning. Okay, there's our first look at the Dark World, taking us out into the Hype Cave area. And Top Life's going to give us a look. The sword is in the back of Escape, which Top Life did not have bomb, so has not checked that yet. There's the chess game with a small key to Turtle Rock.
Andy's still clipping around a bit, so he'll be looking at stuff the Top Life has already seen.
Gonna get a look at the game as Andy is heading back into Kakariko. Probably gonna do Super Bunny here, which was just a map to Eastern. But hey, information is power. Hashtag the more you know.
And this will kind of set him on the same track as Topplife, for now at least.
Well, there's our lamp. That is a fire source. Super early. I would not be sad about that.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. The only thing that Topplife has not gathered that Andy has is a sword so far.
I hope he doesn't forget about the basement, because that was a really good opportunity for him to get it just now, and he did not. That could be a problem, especially if that sword, being in logic, is required to do some more shenanigans, if you will. Andy also going to take a look around the Dark World here in the Dark South Shore. Topplife going back to his not-so-hype cave. Oh no, he has the glove. We can check this. Okay. Ooh, Hookshot Cave. Hello. Not sad about seeing you.
And it's another connector, so that's always nice.
I like the word shenanigans. Thank you very much. And I will continue to use it. It always hurts my heart just a little bit when you don't get to see any bunny shenanigans. I do so love a good trolley seed, especially when they're top tier runners like Andy and Topplife. So I am a tad disappointed that we aren't going to see any crappy connectors that take us to even worse places, that we have to dig out the moon pearl after walking around as a bunny for 2 hours, but I will get over it. He did.
I mean,
he talked to them when he first found it.
I'd say that the only thing that we can really hope for now is that they just don't get the mirror. And so we can watch them go around looking for Dark World connectors all day.
Oh, interesting connector. That is definitely going to be a one-way as of right now, because we do not have those flippers. But kind of good to know that you can kind of get over to that Zora area from Kakariko instead. Oh. There you go. Okay, Topplife is checking the back. Going to grab his small 2-pot as well as a sword. Okay, gonna get a look to the right of Link's house. These two entrances are always one of my first checks. I always find something useful here. I don't know why, but oh, hello, Paradox Cave. See what I'm saying? I just really like those two entrances. They're always good to me when I play. Getting a look at the Fairy Cave just south of Link's house, and we find Desert Palace. Not gonna check that right away.
But that does open up some connectors to remember to go back and check later.
This is interesting. Topplife going into the Dark World here. Huh. There's a mail upgrade for Andy, which is very nice in Dark World exploration when you only have 5 hearts. There's our cape and a book. Oh, and Skullwoods. Okay. Which, ironically, if Topplife really wanted to, he could go do it.
Taking the Death Warp out, that's always good.
The Yoshi sprite is very, very well done. So we have a very nice connector over to the Ice Rod area, as well as the Dark Shopping Mall, and one right into Kakariko Village. That is a very, very convenient connector. That takes you a lot of places. There's Swamp Palace. And we find Hyrule Castle, Topplife.
Oh, finding the laser eye entrance there on Andy's side.
Another key to pod.
It's definitely a run in the tourney. I'm hoping for a longer run because this is a pretty fast start. Now let's see what Andy can take a peek at here in Turtle Rock. Topplife taking a death. Andy going back through the Village of Outcasts again. See what is left. Fire Rod in Darkross. Okay, this is getting spicy.
Apologies, I just put my hand on a candle and burned between my fingers. So I am trying to calmly not freak out as well as commentate. So if I'm stepping away periodically, that is because the pain is so intense, I need to go do something with myself.
That's okay. Care of ourselves if you need to.
It's my own fault. I moved the candle right before
minute.
For just a heart piece, unfortunately. I moved the candle before I started commentating, so I'm not used to it being there, and I just set my hand right down on it. Not a good thing.
Oh, that is brutal.
Yeah, it sucks, but we'll be all right. We'll get through this. Whew, okay. Ooh, a sliced tomato. I will try that. I actually do have tomato slices sitting in my house. My 6-year-old is obsessed with tomatoes and eats them constantly, so I always have tomatoes in my house. Andy gonna play the Rupee Farm game here. Oh, he's going for it. I love this. I love when he does this. It just makes me so happy. So does he. He will pick up a tomato over candy every day, and I'm like, oof, you can't be my child. There we have the mushroom on top of Spectacle Rock.
And Mimicate.
And with that early hammer, we can check it for another map. Womp womp. The Hyrule Castle. Yeah, Andy has a dexterity that is absolutely incredible. I mean, his execution is just amazing. And that's the thing that I really think sets the elite runners above, is just that ability to control your fingers and make your brain and hands do what you want exactly when you want them to do. And he's so casual about it. Like, you just watch him play and he's just like, oh yeah, no big deal. I'm just amazing.
And the amount of notes and everything that he takes during his streams, during his runs of this is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean that's a big key to being good at cross keys is having your notes and kind of committing to it. Nothing exciting from the waterfall fairy, but Andy is going to throw in that bottle. Oh, for a ragu, not bad at all. Getting a look at the Thieves Town Village from Top Life. Oh wow, both the Pyramid Fairy and the Waterfall Fairy kind of just chilling together.
Nice to keep them close together.
Top Life noping out of Turtle Rock. Don't blame him. Gonna go ahead back and return that old man and do his Death Mountain exploration. Andy gonna check out that shovel, get his 300 rupees. Average frustrated gamer. I was very intimidated at cross keys in the beginning. I thought I would never, ever, ever, ever play it because I didn't think I had the mental capacity to do it. And now I only play cross keys. It is a phenomenal mode. It's not as scary as you might think it is. It does just require a lot of concentration. Whereas you can play cross keys and not have like the super best execution, but when it comes to logical thinking and puzzles, it's definitely very heavy on that. So it makes it more fun. It's like that extra element. And it's, you know, Rando is a brand new Link to the Past game every single time you play it, but cross keys just adds that extra little bit of excitement. They're at the back of desert, chilling not far from regular desert, but Andy's gonna steal that key, which I always like to do, whether or not I'm going to use it. I always like to have that inverted cross keys is the devil's work. I don't like inverted cross keys. That's a whole lot of evil.
I'm actually not familiar with inverted cross keys.
It's like cross keys, but sad. Like if, you know, you enjoy 3 hearts, TKO, you know, type of situations, then inverted cross keys is for you. I do not like that. We have a small key over on. Oh, thank you so much for the feel better. I am much better now. I don't think it's burned quite as bad as I thought it was, but it does suck while I'm trying to write. We'll be all right. Andy opening up that desert entrance for another one of our dart connectors, which I don't blame him taking. This is kind of the end of the route, so let's go ahead and see where we get spit out here. Because this, unfortunately, is going to be a one-way entrance because you can't come back out of the desert entrance and the turtle rocks where you can have them. Ooh, unfortunately, that could be more useful if we had the mirror, but we don't.
Top Life is taking good advantage of getting his bottles filled up, which is really good of him.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of both of these sprites. Like anything with dogs with the little head cock is just adorable, and the Yoshi sprite is so well done. It's amazing.
And Toplife did our first map check, so he has some knowledge of 2 pendants in Swamp Palace and Thieves Town, and 2 of the crystals in Skull Woods and Ice Palace.
Well, there we have the Bumper Cave connector. So we are really getting a lot of these connectors out of the way, and our runners with a glove and with the Moon Pearl don't really have to worry about where they're going to be spit out. These are all pretty close to where they can stay. Ooh. Okay, so that's vanilla, but okay. Full heart up there on the Bumper Ledge. To
And here are
another
the Warren
connector.
brothers. And let's see where this one pops out.
Oh my. Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Very
we
nice
have Floating
connector.
Island. That's going to be nice.
There's the tavern. This is when you really want to have the mirror. Just doubling up on these checks is so much nicer. Probably going to get a look at what opens Turtle Rock. Oh, let's take a look at the back of the Old Man Cave. Too fast, didn't see it. Bombos. Thank you, Sammy. Okay. That's where the back is. Andy already checked that. Get with the program, girl. Come on. Oh, okay. Turtle Rock, a big chest. Andy saying, no, thank you. Already checked that other entrance. Let's see. Where to now, guys? Or are we getting a ped check? I think we're getting a ped check. Ooh. G2 left. Probably not right this second. That's slightly out of logic. Ped is dead. R.I.P.
No
Gonna give
luck
us a
on
look
the
at
pensionant today.
Yeah, very rarely does Ped come into play. I mean, sometimes it does. But typically in Crosskeys, you're checking all of the dungeons as you find them anyway. It doesn't really matter if it's a Ped Siege. You're pretty much going to do a lot of them. Just 10 arrows on the Graveyard Ledge. See what Eastern has for us as Toplife heads into Skull Woods. Will Skull Woods be gross today? We will soon find out. Oh my gosh, Yoshi balancing that pot on his little nose is so freaking cute. Ooh, potion shop. Which we do know where that mushroom is. Okay, Skullwoods is going to play nice today. Ooh, interesting. I don't know if you want to risk that yet, Topplay. He thought about it. I don't blame him because it's kind of a crap place to get back to. Probably going to see Andy enter the Dark World here and give a look at what is in the pod area. Oh,
And there's Sick Kid. Just 10 arrows, nothing fancy.
Toplife gonna grab this, probably take a death warp here just to reset his life. Where was Fire Rod? Fire Rod is in Escape. He's thinking, do I wanna? He does not want to.
Not yet.
That's a tough one. Yeah, the fire rod is in Dark Cross. Okay, what does Kiki have hiding for us today? Ooh, mini Moldarm cave. Doesn't feel quite as bad spending that money. Hopefully something of use in here. As well as Skullwood. So far, no. Okay, small key. To desert. Nice. Samaria. Hello. And a small 2 turtle rock in Skullwoods.
All right, well, with Samaria, that opens up more Turtle Rock to be explored. He chooses to go back that way.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Just not knowing whether or not to burn that desert key and not having to worry about it is so nice. Ooh, a big key. To pod in Skullwood. That's a nice find because we have a significant amount of pod keys already. That is a lot of looking around in pod, which we haven't found yet. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a look at the pyramid. Probably catfish. Maybe. Ooh, bomb shot. Tower of Hera and Skull Woods being our 5-6 today.
So Toplife is getting a bit of knowledge on all the crystals and pendants. There's only one more pendant that he needs to find out, and then he has full knowledge.
Ooh, there's Thieves Town.
And a small key to skull.
Okay, what does Thieves Town have for us today? Not going to go very, very far in here. Just the first 4 as we don't have that big key yet, but 4 items are better than none. And Andy heading up to the Dark Potion Shop and Catfish, I would assume. Oh, the dam.
And there's the dam. And he already knows where Swamp is. So
and the big key to Swamp in the dam. That's very nice. Nice death warp from pretty damn impressive. Thank you, Din. I appreciate you. We do have Zora and Logic with those gloves, which is interesting.
And we'll see what Catfish has to say.
Ooh.
Big key to Thieves Town.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
That'll be nice for him when he gets a chance to see the door to Thieves Town.
And there's the small key to Thieves. Wow.
Well, this is all set up.
Oh, a bow on the torch. Where are our boots? How about right
There they
there?
are.
Wow.
The sea just isn't giving them any chance to forget where something is.
Although this is concerning because Top Life did find Desert and was like, nah. So could have had those boots pretty early. Andy does have that key, which I hope you're going to go check that right side for me, brother, because I want to see what those items are. You can check this entrance, but take your happy butt back in. Okay, yeah. Go back in. Thank you.
He's listening.
I appreciate that. Nobody listens to me. Okay.
Small key to ice.
Which that's just going to help us do ice because we can do ice. And a heart.
Well, having that ice small is good, especially where it is going to be required.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. We do have the cape, so we can even check this. Sahashala, what the hell are you doing there, dude?
This will get the last piece of information if he decides to speak to him about where our last pendant is.
In
Odd.
So Andy doesn't know it yet, but we do. We have all of the knowledge. We know all of the things.
Congratulations, everybody. We did it.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit back and chill now. I mean, we have the knowledge. Let them just do their thing.
Chad always wins. Nobody is a winner except for Chad.
Just bombs for that jam. Ooh, are we going to get a look at Ice Rod Cave? Yes, please. And a shield. Ooh, Turtle Rock.
Andy just hesitated for a moment before deciding to go take that connector.
That's kind of a crap connector, but it's alright. Yeah, Pet is dead. Ooh, but with those boots, that opens up the left side of Ganon's tower for Andy, because you can bonk across those chests. Don't have any smoggies yet. Oh, setting up a water walk. Andy, do it. I love it. Yeah. Ooh, Top Life doing a very nice kern jump to get over and check that Dark Witch's hut. There is the exit of Spectacle Rock.
Bomb hut and just a fortune teller.
So technically we have some pretty decent connectors over to that really gross location. Waterwalk? Nope. That's unfortunate. I thought he had it, but I think he bonked. Let's see what is on Hobo. No. Going indoors does not break the water walk. Bonking does. Ooh, powder from Hobo.
Powder. We haven't seen Magic Bat yet, have we?
Nope. Oh, yeah, it's over in Kakarika Village.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wonder if Andy's going to go back in there and hover that. We know the entrance is just chilling over there on, ooh, small key. So we are probably going to see him do some shenanigans there with that Canis Maria and Bo, possibly some, what you doing, my man?
I don't know why he's like looping backward.
He's breaking his water walk so he can get Zora and then set it up again so he can get that small key.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just a map from the Scamfish to Pod, which he already has that information. A little bit of trouble there. There we go. We got it now. Small key to Castle Tower.
There's some stuff pointing us towards Aga now. Well, especially where Cack Well is behind Aga. This might be something that has to happen.
Yes, here comes the hovers. So, one chest in logic, because we do know where that entrance is, and it is very much accessible. And we have those boots. Oh no, don't bonk, Andy. Ooh, although if he gets a heart refill, he is going to be put back into the swimming motion. There's a bottle.
He makes it look so flawless.
Oh, he forgot
Okay.
to
Never
bonk
mind.
there.
Yeah, and I'll keep doing it. Make it interesting.
Okay. Oh, silvers. Okay.
See, the seed is being too nice, so I need to start jinxing them a little bit more.
You rang. Okay, now loaded up with that big key and that small key. Top Life heading back to Thieves Town. So at about 50 minutes or so, give or take, we are going to have our first pendant of the match. Okay, it looks like Andy's going to head into Hyrule Castle and grab his fire rod. Going to be super psyched to see that. Boots are in Desert, and fire rod is in Dark Cross. Has to feel so good to go into Thieves Town and know you aren't going to have to isolate that big chest.
Small
Okay.
key to Gunman's tower.
Really curious to see what is in this big chest of Thieves Town, because typically we never get to know.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see this, especially all in one check.
Mini Moldorm Cave had Samaria and the Small 2 Desert, not Swamp. Okay, so far nothing super exciting in Thieves Town. Small to GT is kind of nice because Andy will be able to do the right side of Ganon's tower here soon, having that Samaria. Rip.
And Andy setting up a death warp there.
And just a very scripted blind fight for top life here. Scripted-ish. Ooh, Vicky and Meyer. So, yeah, that's required.
Yeah, so even with Thieves Town being a pendant, that might mislead Andy.
Top life really needs to go back into desert. That's kind of typical for Crosskeys. They're lucky they have a sword, to be honest. Taking a look at the dark bonk rocks near the bomb shop to the library with a big key. To Turtle Rock.
They have?
That is also required. Andy finding the back of Skullwoods. Probably going to go ahead and just take out Mothula, I would assume.
Yeah, he does have access, so that would be a smart thing to do.
What are you confused about, Morgai 84? Let's see if I can help you out.
And that was a quick Mothula fight on Andy's side for just a piece of heart. But our first crystal of the match.
About the Misery Mire Big Key. About why it's required? It's very big.
Like Keyblade big.
Yeah. Save and quit. I'm not sure what your question is. Oh, very nice bomb refill.
Combine both of those capacity upgrades is a smart idea.
Okay, mini Moldorm for top life. Gonna find some Maria as well as that Smalda Desert. So hopefully that sends him back there. So he can get his boots as well as his big key. We need the big key to Misery Mire because we actually have all of the pendant and crystal knowledge. So Misery Mire is a crystal. So you need the Misery Mire big key to actually get back to Vitreous. Yeah, he saved and quit because he already knows Pet is dead, and that stops that cutscene. So with Pedestal being dead and Blind being not a green pendant, there was really no need to pick it up. He was at the end of the route, so just saved and quit.
And we're checking Magic Bat now to see just some bombs.
And there's your boots, Top Life. Gonna grab that bow and be very happy.
And into Ganon's tower goes Andy. Let's see how far he's going to take this.
I mean, the nice thing is we know Useless Fairy is behind Agatu, so we won't have to beat that today. However, the top of the dungeon could have something we need.
We've had a couple of races where Validation Chest was required.
You always, 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 always check this chest in Crosskeys. Never skip this chest in Crosskeys. Ever. Even if it's junk, don't ever skip it. And that is full knowledge for Top Life. Okay, let's see what is on the right side. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see him go full right. There's a mail upgrade. A big key
Large
to
key to
Eastern
Eastern.
Palace. Now those keys are starting to roll in. Andy going to take the Death Warp and just go ahead left side. Now, ironically, these chests that Andy are about to do are in logic because as Top Life is bonking in Misery Mire, you can do the same on these rocks. So the creators of the Crosskeys decided that logically is something that the game can call for. Now, I didn't think we were going to see him check Firebar Room, and he's not going to continue on. I mean, just getting to it without the hook shot. That those bonks are actually considered in logic. There's another small 2 pod.
Just peace out.
How did that door open? That torch was not lit. That is interesting.
Small key to Hyrule Castle and a Master Sword.
Oh, a nice magic refill that he's gonna have to watch disappear. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it won't disappear during the cutscene. Yeah, not gonna get it anyway.
And with silvers, this Ice Armos fight should be pretty quick. We got a boomerang, a map to Tower of Hera, and some rupees.
Alright, let's see what's in this Mire big chest. Small key. It's a swamp! Ooh, half magic.
That is always nice to find.
Sorry, I had my marker cap in my mouth when I was trying to talk. And I have a loading screen on Top Life, so I am not sure what is happening on that side.
Same here, so we'll take a moment and wait for that to catch back up with us.
Oh no, did Top Life just crash? Oh no.
Oh, it is the curse. The curse of poor internet.
Yeah, we'll just give him a second. It could come back up.
Yeah, he's usually not down very long.
Because Andy does not have clean audio, we probably won't be hearing anything except Liberal and my voices. So do not adjust your volume. It will come back when Top Life comes back.
It's okay, we'll just keep talking. It's fine. How was your day?
It was good till I burned my hand. That kind of sucked, but we're getting there.
No.
Andy about to find Spike Cave. Probably going to give that a little look-see. Yes, he is.
Yeah, with boots and with the tools at his disposal, this is a pretty easy one to go through.
Is my voice not enough for you, Ian the Mammoth? Okay, Smonkey to Turtle Rock.
I love this just fast.
There we go. Look at that. And we're back on the Vitreous fight. Now, please do not give our trackers a hard time because we have no idea what has been happening while Top Life was down. So we don't know what was in that other chest that we did not get a chance to see. So it's all going to be news to everyone. It does look like probably a sword because I believe he's swinging a Master Sword there. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. No. Sorry, never mind. What are the requirements for Crosskeys? Not much. Just gotta play it. There's that big key to pod for Andy. And his small to Turtle Rock. But hey, that is a crystal for Top Life.
The crystal and half magic, I have to say, are probably the big winners for Top Life right now.
Looks like Top Life is heading into GT as well. Don't blame him. And you're gonna get a look-see over here and find this was an item. I don't remember which one.
Was this side the side that Red Mail came from?
Oh, this was the Small to Thieves Town. My gosh, that UC sprite is so cute. Wow, we're kind of seeing our runners kind of doing their thing here. This is my reminder that if you enjoy what you're seeing and feel like you could do it, please feel free to sign up in the Discord, where you could be a commentator, a tracker, or just a buddy. We have a super fantastic community. We are always looking for volunteers. I'm sure you are all very sick of hearing my voice pretty much every race. So definitely feel free to reach out and sign up. It's really a lot of fun, especially in Crosskeys. Even if you are not very well versed, there's a lot of us that are very happy to point you in the right direction, help you get started, teach you some tracking techniques and things like that. So please don't be afraid to be like, hey, I want to do this. Big thanks to Ricky today for being our restreamer, rolling this seed for our runners. Thank you to our wonderful trackers, Sammy and I can never say Vel's name correctly, so we're just going to short it to Vel. And also my co-commentator by Liberal.
Thank you.
Alice, for the love of God, definitely. I love when friends are in the chat. Also, there is a spoiler log tournament going on, not on this channel, but on another one. And Zelda, who is in our chat, is a phenomenal spoiler log runner. So if you want to see some pretty low percent, crazy rando being played, definitely look them up. Because Zelda and Pika Pals are amazing. Yeah, we have not found that mirror yet, and neither runner is going to. Oh, thank you, Morguy84. Neither one of them are going to find that mirror here unless Top Life goes to the top. Zelda with a little bit of sweating there. Yes, sir. I was watching your VODs last night. Very, very good. I don't usually plug other tournaments, but ones that I find just absolutely amazing, I have to. And so definitely check out that spoiler log race. Yes, it was, Gilbert. That is exactly the match I'm talking about as well.
I don't actually run anything yet, but I have a bunch of gear actually showing up within the next week or so to get me started on streaming. So hopefully I will learn to run these lovely games myself.
Well, I mean, this is a wonderful community full of a lot of great people. Gomo Podcast is putting on the mentor tournament as well. They are a phenomenal little group. They have helped ZSR out a lot when we're doing tournaments and taken some of the restream burden off of us. This is completely their own. And it's wonderful because, you know, even though we do have a very large community of A Link to the Past runners, you don't want to see a game suffer and die because of a lack of interest in the community. So when you have like the mentor programs, you have you're teaching and bringing new people into the game, and that's what's really exciting. It was doing really that the other day, Ian. I just ignore it. I'm the one with the obnoxious voice, but Liberal's the one with the nice voice.
You say that, but I hate my voice as well.
Well, I'm from Pittsburgh, so I try to speak very clearly because we are known for our terrible accents. So I try very hard to kind of hide that and not say kind of the typical things that one would expect.
You and I kind of share that in common because I am from Newfoundland, which is very difficult to understand if I were to speak like my native dialect.
Now I'm curious because I'm like, I kind of want to hear it. And Andy finds that bomb shop, isn't very interested.
No, he's not looking for the knowledge quite yet. Oh, well, no, he just got all of his knowledge.
Yeah, he's definitely not worried about which one is the 5-6 crystal, although it could be important. We have seen the big red bomb be important, but as of right now, without that mirror or flute, they're not going to worry about it because there's really no way they can get it there, especially without that mirror. Still don't know what is on top of that floating island. Andy heading back into Turtle Rock now that he has that big key. Or a piece of heart. This is interesting because Andy can go all the way to Laser Bridge if he wants. Let the accents free. You don't want that from me, I promise.
Yeah, that would be quite... It would be difficult for anybody to hear or understand what people are saying.
See, I really enjoy accents when I'm watching the games. I love, especially like P-Train and Retro Gamer. Oh my gosh, I just love their voices. And I like the different nationalities. Like my buddy in the game is, Walter the Fourth, of course, and he is Swedish. And I just love listening to all the different dialects and things like that. So I do have a lot of fun listening to other people, and it just shows you how these games join people all over the world, and I think that's wonderful. I'm not commentating on the game. This is all stuff we've seen so far, other than what Andy is about to check right now. So just kind of filling in that dead air. And there's a full heart in Turtle Rock. Let's go see what is across the pond on the other side of Turtle Rock. Toplife heading over to the Ice Rod Cave area. Apologies, our bot is being a bit of a jerk. It's because the bot hates me. It's all my fault. The bot never works when I am involved with it, so That's on me.
Yeah, you've had quite the track record with the bots.
Oh yeah, the bot and I just have a thing. I can hear it keep hanging up and picking back up, and the bot knows I hate it. Like it's a mutual feeling from both of us. Compass to Ganon's tower and a heart. Where is our mirror? We need to find some more Ganon small and go up the tower. I feel like that's where it is. I'm done with this. Where are you going, Top Life? I believe you already checked ahead. Yes, you did. You just remembered. There you go. Okay, Andy going to the back of Turtle Rock now.
I mean, it's worth taking a check back there where he has access to it.
That is okay if you don't know the lingo. If you are not a great commentator, I promise you, I will have you with a commentator that knows their shit. So you could kind of be in the back and be like, oh, they found the boots, they found the cape. And your other commentator would help get you well versed in the different lingo that you need to know for A Link to the Past. So don't let that stop you from volunteering, because I promise you, we got you.
Oh yes, I just started volunteering about a week and a half ago, and I've not commentated anything before. So that's the role that I fit right now is, oh look, it's the boots. And that's about it.
Incoherent, saying he knows a couple things about this game. You know a little bit more than a couple things, and you are a phenomenal runner yourself, sir. So I don't buy that crap. You are very well spoken. I have commentated for you. I've watched you run, and I've been in your streams. I know you are very well versed. I will call you out if I think that you are just being very sweet, and let you know that you are indeed very gifted in knowledge. There we find Ice Palace from Andy. I'm gonna check these other entrances before he takes a dip there. Down goes Mothula for Top Life, grabbing his first 5/6 crystal. Of note, we are missing some dungeons, specifically Eastern Palace, Tower of Hera, and Pod. Now, Pod might not be required, but we have found a significant amount of small keys as well as that big key. So there are a lot of items in Pod that we don't have. There is our Hammer Pigs location, located in Misery Mire with just a map. Andy, already having full knowledge, says, no thank you. Gonna continue his looking. Top Life grabbing that big key to Turtle Rock, which is going to lead him further on. There we have Aghanim's Tower, which is very exciting for Andy. We do know that Aga 1 is blocking that Kakariko well. Unfortunately, with only one key, we're only going to be able to get the items. We are not going to be able to take down Aga unless, of course, that small key is chilling out in this chest, which could be a possibility. Now, given that we do have access to the Mire area, this could mean that Flute as well as Titans are not required to finish this seed. However, we are missing several dungeons, so that is concerning. Just that Kana Brian, or Berna, if you will, hanging out in the tower. Another nice safety item, not that either of these runners need it. And Andy's going to walk out so he can go hang out in Ice Palace for a bit. Yeah, and actually, I was unaware for the longest time that that block switch was there until I started playing Crosskeys. Yeah, I think Andy's going to head back to Ice Palace now. Still wondering where that mirror is. Looks like our entrances are probably mirror blocked at this point. Only a couple entrances we're not going to be able to check. And none of them are going to be flute blocked. Okay, our first dip into Ice Palace. What will we have here? Andy has pretty much everything he would want. Small key, Samaria. We don't have the big key, but meh. I say meh. All right, our first chest is just a heart. Meh is your favorite word? I do think that mirror is probably going to be required, though. That mirror is quite concerning. Might turn up here in Ice Palace. We don't know.
Yeah, the mirror is leaving a lot of things locked right now.
Did I like black out for Laser Bridge? Did Andy check Laser Bridge? Was I watching something else? Where did I go? Was there anything there?
Laser Bridge was checked, yes.
Okay. I missed it. I'll catch it on Top Life. Laser Bridge sucked.
Liberal is the commentator from Newfoundland.
Laser Bridge so bad I blacked out. That's right. So far, just a shield in Ice Palace. There's Ether. There's Flippers. Slightly closer to Logic now. Still out of it, though. Wow, Laser Bridge did really suck. That's how I got to Meyer. Ha, okay. That's silly. Oh,
and we have Top Life doing the same that Andy did, which is see ice and then walk right away from it.
I definitely don't blame them. I would want to get these checks out of the way too, especially if I pulled that mirror, because that could be really nice. Okay, now we're gonna see Cold Stare fight. Or first. Oh no, Andy, you're okay. There you go. Yeah, we are isolating that big chest pretty hardcore, but Ice Palace sucks, so get it done. Oh, Top Life doesn't have that small key to Agate Tower. Gonna miss out on that Cane of Burna, but
And this should be a pretty easy fight against Cold Stare. And there we go, it's all over. Let's see what we get. A full heart, and the third crystal. Oh no, second crystal, sorry. Second crystal for Andy.
Ice Rod, possibly. We won't know till later. I'm very concerned that Kakariko Well is where it is. And we haven't seen Blind's Hut yet either. And we have that big key hanging out on the race game and no mirror to get to it. We have seen an obscene amount of connectors and neither has taken us to that correct entrance on the Quarreling Brothers that will get us that big key. So we are still on a hunt for that mirror. Flipper's not really opening much up. We are going to get a look at this entrance here in the upgrade ferry location, which is nothing. Shit ton of nothing. So, let's see. Let's recap. We have the mushroom on top of Spectacle Rock. We have access to the tablets because we have the book, however, no mirror. We have not seen the entrance to Hera, which could very easily be Hera. We do have access to a lot of locations, but not the ability to mirror check. So I feel like once our runners see that mirror, they're going to feel a lot better. And also, we need the damn hook shot for swamp, which might not be a thing because it is a pendant, but come on, when isn't swamp a thing? Oh, am I getting yelled at about my language? I'm sorry. This is a mature audience stream, which is why I work for ZSR. So I can pretty much say what I want.
Yeah, watching out for it is something that some commentators would not be able to do.
Did I drop the F-bomb? I don't think I dropped the F-bomb.
No, you said shit ton, that was it.
Oh, I also say bullshit a shit ton. So we're all going to have to just accept it and move on. I wish Trez was here. He would fix it. He would let you know what we can and can't say here. Oh my gosh!
We
Summon Trez. That was amazing. I did not know that was a thing. Oh my gosh. That made my heart full. Anyway, sorry, Gadzooks. Which ironically was one of my favorite stores growing up, and now they don't exist anymore.
And we have Toplife picking up his flippers inside Ice Palace. Andy getting his small key to pod in Ice Palace.
We're gonna do this really cool clip there. I love that. Enjoying commentary more than usual. Well, thank you. There's that small key to Swamp, which we found Swamp. Where are the H? It's over in Dark Kakariko. Yeah, he probably would jump in and say that. I was actually unaware of what was and wasn't allowed on Zelda Speedruns when Trez popped in to explain. And you're gonna do the hover. Come on, buddy.
Nice little shortcut.
And he makes
Yeah,
it.
he's good. He got it.
Well, then ZSR is place for you, dysfunctional fam jam. Okay, these poor runners without that mirror, like, oh, I feel like in Crosskeys that mirror is one of the most important items. It's painful not to have it. Oh, we have summoned Trezco. Trez, I have a question. What language is allowed on ZSR? What kind of shenanigan language is allowed on ZSR? Let me clarify.
Basically, if you speak like a pirate, you're good.
That's what I thought. I said shit ton and chat choked.
Basically, just speak like a pirate and you're good. So can I get a lot of R's in the chat?
Come on, my pirate. I did not realize you had a summon Trez option. That's pretty amazing. Oh, and Toplife making that swamp play.
Thank you, chat. I love you. Take care.
Have a good night, Trez. coolest boss ever, honestly.
I'm so happy that the summoning of him actually worked.
Yeah, when they were first clarifying what words could be said, he got on and just started dropping the F-bomb over and over and over again, which was interesting. You require additional channel points. What was in Swamp? We don't know yet. We're about to find out.
Yeah, this is our first dip into Swamp.
This is a long walk for that firebar room. Ooh, big key. Ice Palace. So...
Oh, there goes the big chest.
We don't have the hook shot, so we are not going to finish Swamp, but the hook shot could be on that left side. We don't know. What was on Ped? Nothing.
Yeah, Pet has been dead for a little while for sure.
Yeah, they got that book super, super early, and Top Life didn't waste any time checking it. Ironically, the last time Top Life and Andy played a few days ago, the Titans mids were on Ped, which were also not required. Okay, so let's see what is on left side Swamp. Hookless left side Swamp.
Yes, a nice slow jaunt through left side Swamp.
Because without that small key that you get with the hook shot, you can't dive her down. Okay. Come on, Swamp. Don't let me down. Let's go.
Oh, this has not been the most useful Swamp I have seen.
This has to be the lamp. Like, for Christ's sake, this has to be the lamp. Not lamp, mirror. Sorry, Ricky. Thank you. I meant mirror. My goodness, my brain is broken. Oh my god, where is it? Okay. Okay.
Oh well.
I'm gonna calm down here and we're gonna figure this out. Let's see. What do we have that we can do? Did any of them check Stumpy? Yes, they did. That was trash. Did we check Hyrule Castle left connector? Did they check the dark entrances on top of Death Mountain? And I just missed it. Because I still have those locations we have not seen yet. So I think Top Life is going to do Spike Cave here. Mirror and Ice Palace big. That's sad. I don't believe either runner checked the dark entrances on top of Death Mountain. Because we are still missing a significant amount of checks. Some of which we can't get to yet, like the Bombos tablet or the Smiths or the Purple chest. or either tablet, but I don't believe, to my knowledge, we have found the Chicken Hut, Agina, Checkerboard Cave, Maya Shed, Blind's Hut, or Kakariko Well, because we're still missing a key. So, there's that.
Yeah, we still need GT Big to get into Cackwell.
We need one more castle tower key. The well is behind Ago 1.
Oh, right, sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're right.
Useless Fairy is behind Aga 2 today, so we don't need that. Let me see here. So looking at Toplife's map, it does look like he has those dark checks marked off. So they might have done those, and I just missed them. Aga Tower is in the mire area that you take through the connector of Turtle Rock. Where else could this ship be? I don't even know. My brain is hurting. Andy did check Magic Bat. It was nothing.
And I think we've checked a lot of the Bonk Sharks locations, so that's already ticked off.
One is a bag of desert, but we don't have that big key as of yet to do anything with it. Oh, that was unfortunate. I still can't get over the summon Trez button. That's amazing. Oh, yes, that is Mira, one of my foster babies. She is very aggressive with her love.
Well, with these two top performers, it's really you don't want to give them something too easy. You want to see what kind of trouble they can get into with a tricky seed.
Okay, Andy gonna take the hook shot connector, which takes us out over where Toplife is. So we are gonna get a high five. Don't know if he just forgot to mark that. Oh, wait, what? No. Okay. Had my connectors wrong. Back to TR for Andy. Back going to Cackwell, yes. I really don't know. This seed has broken my brain. Is Andy going back to check the swamp big chest? I mean, the Ice Palace big chest? Because that's what it feels like he's doing.
I think he is. Yeah, he's going to be taking that connector and going into Ice Palace again.
He really doesn't have a choice, though. There are not many plays that we have left to make. So Swamp Big Chest could either have our hook or the mirror. It's. I feel like at this point it has to be progression. It could have the Ganon's Tower Big Key, which would be interesting. Although, I haven't really had enough smalls. Okay, let's see. I mean, I feel like it has to be the mirror at this point. Ooh, quick draw, calling the second castle tower key. That would be something. That would be something indeed. You're evil. I like it.
Flawless icebreaker.
The mushroom is on top of Spectacle Rock. Tower Key would be so excellent. Oh, that's gross. Here it is. What is it? Ah, it's the mirror.
There it is. There's the mirror.
Now things can happen. Here we go. Let's see. Hey, Hera. What's up?
All right, so there's some knowledge. We got Hera now.
Big
Big
key to
key to
desert.
desert.
Now we're moving. Wait, what are you? Do we not have the Hera Big? My God, we don't have the Hera Big yet. Okay.
We don't have any Hera keys yet.
And without that hook shot, we will not be seeing a Hera clip. But we do get that small key for Ganon's
Small
tower.
key to Ganon. This is becoming such a runaround. Like, this is the pinnacle of cross keys.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And now it's opened up a lot more checks. It's awesome. Because we were kind of running out of things to talk about. Let's see. This opens up the K45, King's Tomb, Graveyard Ledge, Hera, all of the tablets, that big key hanging out on the race game, as well as the other side of the Quarreling Brothers. We've got lots to do.
Here we go, checking Bombos. Let's see what it has for us today. Just a piece of heart.
Yep. The bumper ledge that we get to from the bumper connector. Looks like we're going to get a look at the K45 entrance here. Let's see, what big keys are we missing other than Hera, which I think that's it. Hera and Ganon's tower that really matter, even though Hera doesn't really matter. As long as we find that hook shot. I think Toplife is making the play as well. So, hook shot and ice rod respectively.
Now we get to see what big key we get here.
This almost has to be Hera or Ganon. It's one of the two. I guess it could be Skull Woods.
Yep, it is Skull Woods.
Because of course it is. There's Chicken Hut.
Just some bombs and Chicken Hut today.
We can also see what's on the floating island, which we have that connector to as well. We could route that pretty nicely. If Andy takes the bumper cave connector, mirror on top there, check that entrance, get back in the portal, jump down, take one, take what? I don't even know what connector that is. One of them. You can get right there. Back at desert. Okay. Oh, sorry, the Mongrox was the front of the desert. Don't blame him for doing this. Let's just clear out what we can while we have it. And yeah, Toplife making that play, gonna grab that mirror.
There's very few options left at this point. It must be the play that they can read. As much as they hate it.
I mean, we don't. It's all about chat.
Now these Lamolas will be very quick. 0 cycle Lamolas.
Okay, Andy, where are you going to now? Nice check. That one is very, very easy to forget about. Okay, it looks like Andy is doing the route I was begging him to do. So this is going to get a lot of checks out of the way pretty quickly. Now the top of this is going to take us to the top of Bumper Cave, which we can mirror and check this location and then get back in the Dark World, jump down, and take that connector up to the floating island. So you know that was just a full heart, but we have not seen this entrance yet, which is nothing. So we'll see him get back in his portal. Don't make a liar out of me, Andy. Come on. There you go. Andy cheating again. Hey, Ack. Oh no, he's not taking the portal. Sir? Well, I guess this makes sense.
Andy?
Because there's a lot of checks that he needs to make up on top of Death Mountain, so this makes sense. This makes sense. It would have just been so fluid and nice, though. Hey, there's a Gita.
Just another piece of hurt.
I feel like worst case scenario, these guys finding Titans would be awful. Because that would open up the Smith chain, the purple chest, hammer pegs. It would just open up a lot more crap. So I think the longer they don't find that, the better.
They don't need all of those options. Well, not that they don't need the options, they don't want those options.
Exactly. Okay, this is the connector I wanted him to take. The Quarreling Brother's going to take us up to Floating Island. And now with that mirror, lots more jumps. Oh, shield. Hmm.
Your yawns are catching on to me. I have push
I'm
to
so
talk on,
sorry.
so nobody else can hear mine.
I'm trying not to. I don't know what's happening. I think my coffee's wearing off. Andy gonna grab that
You started
mushroom?
so strong at first.
I did. Well, I had like a pot of coffee in me when I started. And plus, I'm remodeling my kitchen, so I know what I have to do when I get off comms, and it's slowly killing me. Nothing on either tablet.
Andy is
There's
definitely
one
not
shot.
enjoying this.
I don't think either runner's enjoying this, to be honest. Ganon is at Lumberjack. No, Kakariko Well is at Lumberjack. I don't know. Poor Andy. Seed is breaking him as well. Ganon is at Magic. That, yes. Useless Fairy is at Agatu. None of our 5-item locations besides Mini Moldorm is really that awesome. Because Blindfoot is
Nothing.
crap. But Kakariko Well could be something.
We still need that key, though. Where are we finding that key?
I don't know. So we're just seeing Top Life kind of going and doing all of the things Andy has done. Oh, hey. Oh my god! Hook shot.
Not even going around. He's just running straight to it.
Yeah, well, you can't go around. That was a little bit interesting. There's Todd.
Okay, so all we have left to find is Eastern Palace. Locations-wise, that is.
Hey, big key to Hera.
That is good.
I feel like I would have checked the other entrances first because he's in. No, he's not. He needs the ice rod. Never mind. Ignore me. Hey, butter. Very nice rail clip. It was in Spectacle Rock. Correct, incoherent. We are not sure where that logical entrance is. It could very well be Titan's blocked. So if Top Life doesn't know how to hover, that's going to suck for him. There's a small to Turtle Rock.
And a small to Castle Tower.
There's the second. Which
So
logically,
now we have that
egg
access.
I mean, we could also have the ice rod in there.
Yeah, that's really true. Hopefully it's there so that it's less for them to have to go looking for.
I don't know, Ak. Damn, chat. Okay, there's the small Tahara. Okay, Andy's setting up the hammer jump for the flute.
There we go. There's our flute. I mean, it's not necessary, but it is nice to have.
And Titan.
And our mids.
Loaded pod.
We got mittens, kittens.
Wow, really loaded pod. Still not our go mode that we need. Cake sounds good.
Oh, I would like some cake. Cake sounds nice.
Top life doing the things. Top life about to see his hook shot and no way to get it. That feels bad. Andy going back to Hera. Don't blame him. This is a very good play.
Yeah, now that he has the keys for it, he's set to go. And the hook shot, that as well. And Top Life finishing off the basement of disappointment.
So far, just a small to pod in Hera. Yeah, Roken, that was a super crazy race. I really enjoyed watching that one as well. It's another one of those spoiler log races. Check it out, Roken first Pika Pals. And a bottle.
But another crystal, always useful.
Will he check the basement? Very welcome, sir. We do have a nice rat hunt. Yeah, India's gonna check the basement. I don't blame him. I need a break too at this point. My God. Yeah, Andy said, I'm gonna get a drink. Could really go for another cup of coffee and some food. I don't know why I come and take, because I always end up hangry towards the end. Commentating makes
I
me
had
hungry.
some snacks up here with me, but it's all gone now, and since cake was mentioned, all I want is cake. Some sort of delicious baked good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Smoky. 2 pod. Womp womp.
Alright, at least we can't find any more smalls to pod.
Right? Yeah, that is interesting, that small pod. I mean, I wouldn't panic about it just yet. Still have a lot more to check. Especially now that we got that mitts. Heyo. So we already know the entrance to Ice Palace is an old man. So we don't have to worry about that one. So I guess just Turtle Rock is really an entrance we need to be concernicus about. There, that's Hyrule Castle. Okay. So. God, I think it might be the frickin'... Well... Because that's the grossest location I can think of.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Okay, that is how you get to the hook shot. Oh my god, where is everything? Where are all the things, damn it?
Aga seems like the only sensible way to go.
We're still missing Eastern Palace. I mean, it has to be the Big Red Bomb or Hammer Pigs.
Yeah, I was just about to say Hammer Pigs. Hammer Pigs we haven't seen yet.
We did not do the Skullwoods Big Chest. No. We've checked Mimic Cave.
There's Eastern.
That's still not go mode. We still need the frickin' ice rod. If it's not in here, then he's gonna have to do Aga 1. That's just it. That's it. Done.
Small key to misery.
Ooh, green pendant for ice rod. Evil. But I like it.
That would be gross, yeah.
Yeah, it could be the smith chain or the purple chest, but I mean, you may as well commit to it at this point. You've done everything else. Yeah, pulling that GT big key would be a bad idea too. Top Life about to find his hook shot. Most of our connectors have been pretty close to each other for the most part.
Just a big red rupee.
We just found logical hook. Oh man. Well, yeah, I mean, I think Top Life is going to check hookshot because he's going to know Andy had that fairly early. Oh my goodness, where are the things? Ooh, is he gonna do... Oh, activating float, okay. Not sure why Toplife is going here. Pretty sure he saw this. Okay,
And that was
nothing in
a quick
Eastern.
armors. Another crystal at least. I mean, there's only one crystal left.
Okay, this is the hookshot play for Toplife. Okay, looks like we're gonna do the Smith chain before we commit to Aga. Andy, remembering that the Smith is just north of Kakarika Village. Yeah, silvers were in Hookshot Cave. Silver's in a bottle. It's not on the Smith.
Alright, we doing purple chest?
I mean, at this point you have to. You've committed to it. Where were the mitts? In pod. Toplife about to enter Eastern Palace. Ooh, what if it is in the Skullwoods big chest? Oh my god.
Nothing again. My goodness. 19 hearts though. That's pretty.
We also have Swamp Palace open as well. Crane WWR, thank you for the raid. Welcome to this insane Crosskeys race. Oh yeah, I mean either play. Both aren't very appealing. I think I might. I want to say I probably would have went for the swamp play first. Just because of the location, maybe. But Kakarika Well does seem alluring. And you gotta be careful. Not many hearts here. Sarcasm.
Yeah, he's in big danger this time.
Pretty sure he has red mail as well.
Oh yes, they both do, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they also have Palmasaur. Okay, so what can we pull out of the well that's going to ruin our runner's day? The Ganon Tower Big Key, of course. Anything other than the Ice Rod is going to suck. Chat getting their blue ball guesses in. So far, none. I always find it a very, very bad sign when I play Aga in Crosskeys and he doesn't blue ball the hell out of me. There's one. I feel like when you have to work to kill Aga, he's blocking something. When it's easy, like here, just kill me in 2 cycles, then I usually don't find anything. Okay, 2 blue balls.
3 blue balls.
Okay, Aga's down. Let's see what our lumberjack has. Yeah, I think Top Life is heading right to Hera. And that Aga kill will set it up nicely for the 5/6 crystal bomb as well, should Andy choose to do it. When the well has nothing. I'm just being optimistic. Oh, sword beams suck. Okay.
A bottle.
Ped's dead. 20 rubies.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh,
Oh, I feel so bad laughing, but that, oh my god.
Well, I've searched around the world, both the light one and the dark one, for the stupid magic one with the ability to freeze. Can be anywhere, except in the hands of Trinex. Tell me where in the world's the
oh my
ice
goodness,
rod.
they must be so upset.
Now,
Everyone
if
must be so upset.
doesn't do Aga, he's gonna be in good shape.
Singing the blues.
But with that many checks behind Aga,
And where in the
It'll
world
be-
the godforsaken
it'll be
ice rod?
quite a
I went
movie,
from
Doug.
catfish to graveyard to King's Tomb and
Oh,
punk
oh,
rocks and
the most
cleared out
useful
the
key,
left
the
side of
second
swamp
Ice
and
Palace
the
key.
back. Well, I rescued the old man and then got scammed by old King Sora. Tried to dig it up from underground, but it wasn't worth. I didn't miss old Mr. Stumpy. He just gave me a big 20. Tell me where in the world's the
godforsaken ice rod.
oh, tell me where in the world. Tell me where can it be? I wanna be Trinex. I don't know where to go next. Aga, Agina, or Shahabadabadoo. Well, I'm trying now to go clear these orphan slow locations. Like the basement chest in Hera and the big chest of thieves. I wish this randomizer had a few less combinations. Tell me where in the world's the
Godforsaken ice rod.
where in the world's the godforsaken ice rod? Where in the world's the godforsaken ice
What
rod?
are we missing? Go open the Turtle Rock entrance. Which I
That's
don't even
all I
know
can
if
think
we
of.
can. Yeah, we can open that. Swamp Palace. He's going to Swamp. Now, if Top Life makes the Swamp play here, this could be good. Doesn't look like that's what he's going to do, though. Yeah, don't worry, chat. I feel just as frustrated as the runners at this point. Like, it's all fun and games when there's something trolly, but when something's like this, it's kind of like, for God's sake, where is it? Like, it just, you start to lose it.
Time for a quick diver down.
Well, you know what? Toplife could be going to swamp. Another small to Ganon. Okay. This could be a race.
Now we get to see what's in the back of Swamp.
I mean, Toplife could be thinking if Andy's not done yet, and he surely did Aga at this point, like maybe Toplife's gonna do those plays out of, I don't know. So it's either here or Pod. Very nice kill on Andy's side. Okay, is it here? Nope.
No!
Oh, for God's sake. It has
Green
to be
pendant.
I really want to see these item counts at the end. So we have the Mire Shed and Checkerboard Cave both behind. One is behind T-Rock, one is behind the Big Red Bomb, and then we have the rest of Pod. Yeah, this seed is absolutely awful.
It started off so nice. So
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, it started off fun, but there's a time when, like, this is the seed that'll break a Crosskeys player. Like, this is gross.
Yeah, this does not encourage them to do another race of this.
I mean, I think we've all had garbage seeds, but I had a very similar one that, I mean, I stopped playing A Link to the Past for a while. Like, I was just over it. God sakes.
I'm laughing, but I'm also crying for them.
Yeah, this is insane. Pod, there's only one check left, really. Well, I guess not. Okay, I don't know. We can't climb GT because we don't have the GT big key yet.
Yeah, they can check the bomb shop, get the big red bomb. That will give them Checkerboard Cave, if I'm correct.
I mean, it's either there or in Ganon's Tower. I mean, there's a chance it's not there. Odds are good it is. That's the last item location that we have.
Oh.
Oh, Toplife's won the Aga play. I mean, this is certainly a 100% seed.
Yeah, if they end up chasing this right to validation chest, this is going to be painful. Even more so than it already is.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
So Hashla on top of the pyramid. On top of Hyrule Castle, sorry. Which, that's just a quick desert connector. Where are you going, Andy? He's gonna get the big red bomb and just do them both together. Definitely don't blame him on that.
Yeah, definitely worth taking out both of those checks at once, because if he makes the wrong choice, then he's just gonna kick himself for it.
So a mirror, quick flute to 4, walk up to the castle. Nice damage boost there with the big red bomb. And it's
It's a
checkerboard
small
key.
key.
And that is officially all of our item locations. Every single one.
Ice
There it is.
Cloud! Finally! Thank goodness.
So yeah, with the exception of the top of Ganon's tower, Andy has checked everything in the game. If only Top Life knew how close to that ice rod he was, unfortunately. It's probably not going to be 209. Just because they left some stuff. It's going to be very high, though. Very nice quick kill.
And there are our 7 crystals. Now to go beat up Ganon and hopefully finish this so that we don't have to suffer anymore. Those 2 poor runners.
Yeah, this seed was diabolical. GT, big key, could be Huh. I don't know. Because it should be accessible. Did anyone check the fire bar room? Could be there. The mushroom was a small to ice palace. And get their GGs in chat.
GG's. Oh my goodness.
I really want to see his item count.
This item count is just too high. Yeah, this has been a very fast run for the fact that it was almost 100%. Oh, and it looks like we have Toplife in voice chat with us. GG's Toplife.
GG.
So that's seed.
Yeah, that's a fun seed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's just one of those seeds where it just feels bad.
Required treatment with Turtle Rock. That's nice.
We're also joined by Andy.
And
GG's.
it looks like we have Toplife in voice chat with us.
So I know I promised you that I would roll you a doozy. This was not me, sir. I want to point out I feel terrible for both of you for this seed because it was
Yeah, it's had a really bad mid-game sequence where you had to go through Turtle Rock just 1,000 times to get to my area.
Yeah, and it opened up so fast with giving you everything you needed for Dark World. And I think that, and I think I even said it on stream, that I get very, very nervous when I have those particular items starting across keys because you just feel it in your gut, like the entire world has opened up, and now you got to figure out what to do with it, and that, oh my god.
Yeah, I tried to stay as much in Dark World as I could, just hoping to find a mirror somewhere. And then... So those boots eluded me again.
Yeah. I mean, nothing was in a very nice place. At the beginning, it was, with the hammer and you got an early sword. But then everything else was kind of buried in such a way that it was gross to get to. However, we still don't know where the Ganon's Tower big key is, and I'm pretty sure these seeds are rolled 100% accessible. So I'm not even
I have no
sure
idea.
where it could be.
I don't think I have anything left.
I don't think you do either. I mean, we saw every single item location because I keep track of that. So the only thing that we have not seen is the entrance to Ganon's Tower, which cannot be an item.
Oh, it could be.
It could.
Nope, we checked them. Oh, it's Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah,
it's Ice Rod Cave.
It's the only cave I didn't
That's
find.
what it is.
Yeah, so that has to be it. If it's not it, then the seed is busted.
Yeah, that definitely has to be the GT big key right there. I didn't see because I have everything marked off. That's the only one I don't. That has to be it. But your item count. I mean, it has to be over 200.
Well, I had a 100% Ice Rod hunt before where I got every item, and that still didn't hit 200. So
That's interesting.
That stopped at 199.
Yeah, it was, and I felt bad because I did come in, Andy, and was teasing you like, oh, I'm gonna give you a trolley seat, like just to be a jerk, and like the more like I could feel myself like going down, like because I'm like, oh my god, I like wish this on him. I feel like a horrible person. I truly did not wish this on you, my friend. I swear. Not like this. Oh my god.
Goodness. That's a lot. It was such a strong start. It seemed like it was almost going to be easy, and then everything fell apart.
It's not easy until you find a mirror.
I don't remember where I found the small key, but I did have my boots like kind of early-ish.
Yeah, I didn't go in there before I found the desert small key. I think it was in Palace of Darkness entrance or something.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I wanted to do the whole Eastern loop, but the two, like Link's House Fortune Teller and Link's House Shop, were both like super crazy connectors that I ended up following for forever.
Yeah,
So
I never
by
got...
the time I made it to Eastern area, I ended up going into the Flute 5 warp and doing pod into Pyramid and stuff like that afterward. So I must have gotten it after that.
I actually never checked the Pyramid Ledge before killing Haganim, so there's that. But like I had 3 checks in logic, and if it was on Pyramid, then yeah, I'm lost. So I'm just going to go for Ice Palace, Haganim's Tower again. But
the flute and the mitts were locked by 6 pod smalls, so you logically had to go through Turtle Rock to get to my area. I think 4 times in total.
No, 3.
You had 1.
It was
ice,
1 for
2 to ice, and then 3 to Hera. Oh yeah, I guess 3. Yeah.
I just went through there 2 times, so the last one.
Same.
Yeah, first sword, 2 minutes in. Who would have thought?
But if you lost location, I guess it's either on Sahashla or the last check in Palace of Darkness, the one where you bombed the floor.
I think...
Or was it the Turtle Rock entrance? It's one of those 3, right?
Turtle Rock entrance had Mire Shed, which had a GT small and an ice small, I think.
Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, it was those 2 smalls. It was GT and ice. Yeah.
Yeah, so that puts the right side in logic, I guess.
202 out of 216. I knew it was over 200. I knew it.
I never managed to get over 200, even if I try.
Take a bow, sir.
Yeah, so where was the Ice Rod then? Was it in Sahashla?
It was on Sahashla, yeah.
It's
so at the end,
it's so hard to kill Helmasaur when you're in there.
Yep, there's no way. I had 4 small keys, and I'm like, just not thinking about Helmasaur until I get all 6. So I ended up doing everything else before. I did Aghanim was the first thing I did towards the end, and then I did Mushroom Check, Skullwood's Big Chest into Swamp back, and then I did Pyramid Fairy.
I was thinking about Aghanim first, since I was at the Hera. But it's like it's quick flute back, and Swamp is technically faster checks. So I went there first.
Yeah, it was looking good because Andy had gone and done Aga and you went straight to Swamp. And at that point, we're like, okay, well, it has to be here, right? And then it wasn't. We're like, oh my God. So if you both had made the pod play at the same time, it definitely would have been super, super close. But the Aga play was a really good call. I mean, who wants to see the friggin' Kakariko well behind Aga 2? And then 2 of the keys turn up, which pretty much I think every key in the game turned up. But it was just so much that you could do at all times in the game. It wasn't like, oh, well, I need to hunt this because, oh, well, you still have Swamp Palace and there's a lot of checks there without the hook shot. And then, you know, you find the hook shot, you're like, oh, back to Swamp. And then you find the rest of the pod keys. It wasn't as if like, oh my gosh, where do I go? It was, where can't I go at this point? And then pulling out the Titans and the flute, which the flute didn't really open anything because we did have that connector over to Meyer. There was just so much to do. It was hard to pinpoint where you needed to go because the logic was all over the place. Did I kill everyone? Did I kill chat?
Well, I technically, I had a stray of thought, since I found the boots so late, and also I had to go back to the hover checks a little bit. I had a slight thought about doing pod, but no, it's way too risky. Even against Andy, that's way too risky.
What a dumb seed.
It was a painful seed to watch for your guys' sake. It was entertaining, but even by the end of it, we were all just rooting for something useful to show up.
I also liked how this was like the polar opposite of Game 1, where we didn't have legitimate Dark World access until after Go mode. And this one we got it in like 9 minutes or something.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was like, oh, what's happening here? It really was polar opposite seeds, and this seed was just trash. I mean, there's no other word for it. It was just a whole lot of crazy shenanigans that it was. Oh, I am so sorry to both of you. Thank you so much for really suffering through and putting on a phenomenal exhibition. Sorry, the seed broke my brain. But yeah, I mean, this unfortunately is the downside of Crosskeys. This is something that can happen. I want to see if this is a Ganon Tower. See, yep, there it is.
He found the Ganon Tower big.
Yeah, that was Ice Rod Cave, and yes, that was Ganon's Tower big key locked behind Ganon's Tower. But yeah, I'm just sorry. You have my condolences.
This is what makes Crosskeys really fun. So I don't really agree on how terrible, etc. I love this kind of seeds.
I love that you're so optimistic. Oh my god, I want to hug you right now.
Maybe not in a race setting, but else it's still fun.
I don't mind these kind of seeds, but in a race where you have like Back of Swamp, Aghanim's Tower, random one-offs, it's like, okay, well, who's making the right choice first?
Yeah.
Luckily, this seed, it just happened to be the worst possible scenario. No, you were gonna do last no matter what. Ended up being the answer, but
yeah, I struggle with this always. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, it was really entertaining.
So
yeah,
with that,
thank you guys for commentating and restreaming. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure, and definitely thanks again for allowing us to do it. Chat always gets super excited when both of you are in a race, so it was certainly an honor to be able to do that with you guys. On behalf of ZSR, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and continuing to volunteer and show up for these races. They are super exciting. Definitely my favorite mode to watch, and the execution levels that we have in this tournament this year is really something to behold, if you will. So if you feel like you could also commentate or track or anything else, feel free to reach out again and sign up to volunteer. We're always looking for people. Big thank you to our trackers, because this was certainly a seed to track. Vel and Sammy, and thank you to my co-commentator by Liberal, our restreamer Ricky of Kokori. And without further ado, I will hand it over to him.
Thank you so much, and thank you to Jinxie Girl for helping me get this set up when my computer wasn't working earlier. And thank you for the awesome commentary, along with Be Liberal. Thank you so much. I hope everyone had a great time watching. Coming up on ZSR, we have nothing scheduled for today, but tomorrow at 2 p.m., we have the Majora's Mask Rando Tournament Season 1 Qualifier Race number 6, as well as the Wind Waker Randomizer Bi-Weekly Fun Race at 4 p.m. As for the Crosskeys tournament, on Friday, we have Illis versus Hitsuyan 1337 at 3 p.m. on Friday. 7 p.m., we have Walther 4 versus P-Train 24. Both really hyped matches. Looking forward to those. And that's going to do it for us today. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a great time. And I hope the rest of your day is fantastic. See you all later. Bye!